Hi there, just a very brief Blu-ray update for you guys. I recently uploaded a video with my entire Blu-ray collection to date. You can click right here to check that out. Today I picked up two more movies, and I also wanted to show two that I haven't talked about in videos previously. I found Lucy, starring Scarlett Johansson and Morgan Freeman. Very enjoyable action movie in my opinion. Incredibly stylish and cool. Directed by Luc Besson, who also made Taken. Well, he was the creator of Taken, Leon, and The Fifth Element. Is it Leon or Leon? Leon? I don't know. Anyway, I truly enjoy this movie. I think it's, it's not scientifically sound, let's put it that way. You just have to take it with a grain of salt. Just a fun, incredibly stylish action movie. And Scarlett Johansson is really proving herself as a capable action star, and I think that's awesome. This movie is gorgeous, just visually sumptuous from start to finish. And I think in my review I called it was like Luc Besson is like Quentin Tarantino on cerebral meth. If Tarantino made a modern sci-fi action movie, I think it would look a lot like this. Reminds me a lot of Kill Bill Volume 1, which is one of my favorite action movies of all time. This was like 11 bucks, not too bad. I think you have to give at least 15 or 20 for it at most stores, but I found it for like 11 bucks, so not too bad at all. Very fun movie, check it out. Like I said, don't take it seriously, it's still just a popcorn movie, but a lot of fun if you like stylish, slick action movies. The other one is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Already have Rise of the Planet of the Apes, I showed that off in the previous video. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was also very enjoyable, incredibly well made. Andy Serkis is just amazing, and I seriously think that these have some of the best use of CGI in any movies I've ever seen. They're just amazingly realistic. The Apes, as made by Weta Digital, who made Lord of the Rings and such, of course. It's got a lot of drama to it. It's not just a straight up action movie. I really like how, especially if you've seen Rise of the Planet of the Apes, how they build upon that world and things start to escalate. So, it should be very interesting to see the third movie in this series. I thought this was a little bit long, and there's a bit too much, I don't know, there are a lot of melodramatic sort of weepy scenes in it. But it's still very well realized, and the apes themselves are fully fleshed out characters in this movie. I mean, they're almost more well realized than the humans, almost. I mean, there's sort of a 50-50 thing going on here. So I think that's pretty amazing, and yeah, I think this movie's good. I enjoyed it. No matter if you like the movie or not, you have to admit that the use of special effects are pretty mind-blowing, at least in my opinion. Very excited to dig into the extras on this. I hear it has like 2 hours of bonus features, so it should be fun. These aren't brand new, but I don't think I've covered these in any videos in the past. I got these two Journey Blu-rays. I've been listening a lot to Journey this year. I think I listened to all of their albums in a row. I mean, not in a row, but over the course of a couple of weeks. And this Blu-ray is pretty awesome. I found this at amazon.co.uk. It's a region-free concert Blu-ray, Journey live in Manila with their latest singer, Arnel Pineda. Some people don't like Arnel. I think he's pretty awesome, actually. I think he's really talented. I think he's very good. A lot of people have accused him of being just a copycat of Steve Perry. And yes, he does sound incredibly similar to Steve Perry in a lot of ways, but I mean, they're both talented singers in their own right, in my opinion. There's no denying that. And this thing is like 2.5 hours long. It's a very long, see, this is one set list. It all goes on for like 2.5 hours straight. Pretty amazing. And it was shot with 4K camera, so it looks great, sounds great. Very good performance overall. If you're a Journey fan, I can't recommend this enough. I really like that huge, soaring 80s sort of arena rock feeling. I mean, I've described their songs as epic. That's really it's a horrible word, but that's the best way to describe it. Especially Separate Ways, Worlds Apart. That's probably like the most epic 80s song ever written. So yeah, If you like Journey, I think this Blu-ray is phenomenal. Like I said, I found it on amazon.co.uk. Region free, so you can play this all over the world. Very, very nice set for sure. It cost me quite a bit of money, but yeah, I thought it was worth it. Very, very cool Blu-ray for sure. The other one is the documentary about the same band, Journey. Don't Stop Believin', Every Man's Journey. This is the story of how they came to find their current singer, Arnel Pineda, who was a Filipino singer in a cover band in the Philippines. And they tracked him down on YouTube. And when they heard his voice, they were blown away. And long story short, he is now the singer for one of the biggest rock bands in the world. Pretty fascinating, pretty remarkable, very enjoyable, and very heartfelt. Just a very good, touching, fun story. And yeah, I think the guy's talented for sure. I think he has a remarkable voice. Yes, he does sound like Steve Perry, and obviously without Steve Perry there wouldn't be an Arnel to begin with. But I think he's talented. I think he has I don't know. I think he has a sort of a different pitch to him, slightly different. He has a slightly lighter voice, and he also sort of extends the notes a little longer, which I think is very cool. And he's a lot of fun. He's got a real sense of humor to him as well. These two come highly recommended for any Journey fan. If you don't like Arnel, I think you should check these out. Give him a chance. If you condemn him entirely, then of course you won't enjoy these, but I think you should check them out. If you like the band, they're well worth a watch, in my opinion. They're both incredibly solid and great band. Just very soaring, epic. I love sort of anything that's soaring and powerful and epic in an 80s kind of way is right up my alley, and doesn't get more epic than this, that's for sure. And then we had Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and Lucy, latest addition to the Blu-ray collection. I have a list of movies on Blu-ray.com, and I have one rule that I have to abide by. If it's on my wish list, and I try to keep the wish list as brief as possible, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I really do. It's only the essential movies that I want, and if it's on the list and I can find it cheap, I buy movies. If it's not on the list, or if it's too expensive, I stay away. These two were both on the list, and they were $11 each, so I went ahead and picked them up. Anyway, have a great Friday, guys. Take care of yourselves. And yeah, I might be away for a while now, but hope to pop in every now and again. Have a great one. See ya.